Hello everyone. So today I'm going to do a quick tutorial on the Jake body from Belleza. I have the dev kit from them from 2020, and also if you look right away, I'm looking 2.83, the latest stable version. Any version after that's not stable, and some of the things actually don't work. So stick with 2.83. Anyways, I'm going to bring the Jake body into Blender. I'm going to be using Bento Buddy because it works the best. This is not very friendly any other way. So I'm going to bring it in there, and I'm going to show you a little bit of the issue that somebody had that's really simple. The kit that you get from Belleza is just a Maya file, and there is a dev kit or a dev um, body. So it's the body, Collada or DAE, and it has the rigging with it. Bringing it in through the regular file and importer is not as useful as you might think. So we're just going to bypass all that and do it the right way. So we're going to open up Bento Buddy. Going to use import, DAE import, and import DAE file. So I'm going to click on that. I'm going to go to my dev kits, and this was just freshly unzipped, and so here it is. And when it comes in, it looks a little strange. It's actually just an outline, like it's not even there. You can't even really see it like this, but that's only because this has material on it. So in object mode, you can delete materials. So I'm going to come to the material tab. I'm going to come up to the slots up here and click the minus button and get rid of that. And now we've got just the regular body as we expect it to be. Yes, it is all, let me go to pose mode. It is all rigged. So as you can see, everything works as expected. So that's awesome. After you get this done, what I would do if I were you is I would save this file right now, exactly as it is, and call it your Jake Belleza dev kit. Because this is all you need to bring in now is open up that Blender file in order to use Belleza's Jake body. Go ahead and click on the actual avatar. Go to File, Export as an OBJ. I've already done mine, so I'm not going to do that again. But you can click that, save it where you want to. You can go into Marvelous Designer, which I have open already. And I have an outfit here, a pair of pajamas. So it's looking pretty decent. I do like making pants and shirts together because if you look at most of the men's clothing, their shirts have like a bell shape at the bottom. It like comes out here, goes up, and curls in right around there. It's like a bell. And that's because the makers of clothes make the bottoms bigger so that they fit around pants that the men wear. But I find getting something like this works much better, and you don't have that really weird look to them after you're done. So I'm going to go ahead and export this. File, Export, OBJ selected, and that's because I have everything selected except, of course, the avatar. I'm going to save it in my, I'll just save it with my, where's my Jake body? There it is. And that's his, that's the avatar. So we'll just call it a pajama set for now. We don't really need to save the patterns. There is something that is a little wonky about this. When I bring it in, you're going to see. It's a matter of materials and something else that I'm not sure about, but it's because I didn't make this shirt in this Marvelous Designer file. I made it in a different one, then I brought it back in as a garment. I wanted to test that, and it works great, except you get this odd thing happening, and I'll show you in a minute. So single object, weld, thin, no thick, never thick. um, meters, the M, and OK. And now it's saved. So let's go back to our Blender, File, OBJ, and we can go back to our dev kits, do our pajama set, and where is our pajama set? It was working. Give me 1 minute. I re-exported it from Marvelous Designer. There we go, it's in. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about, this shirt. I have no idea what that is. I'm just going to go ahead and delete these materials, and you see it's still there. It doesn't really matter too much. Like I said, I think that's just left over from saving it, bringing it in, saving it, bringing it in. Somewhere along the lines, I did something weird. Okay, so these could use a little bit of tweaking as far as the shape of the mesh, especially the pants. There's really not much for the back side. It could use a few wrinkles around the knees, maybe a few pull marks here in the front to show their fit, or maybe some wrinkles coming down from the waistband to show that they're kind of like pajamas. But anyways, it doesn't matter about the texturing or the mesh right now. I'm going to click on the actual clothing. I'm going to come up to the skinning and weights. With the clothing selected, we're going to hit lock garment. With the avatar selected, we're going to hit lock weights. With both of them selected, or no, actually, we don't have to select anything, but we do have to click transfer weights. And that is done instantly. So let's look at it. Pretty good. Pretty good. Whoop. Let's go ahead and rotate this. That's pretty nice bend there. I guess we could smooth it out a little bit, but it really doesn't need too much. Yep, I like it. Let's go ahead and just rotate that back. Take a look at it. I keep hitting my right mouse button, and it always brings up the menus for me. Oh, that's nice too. Okay, let me show you what's nice about that right there. Is if we rotate this, do you see how nice the shirt moves with the arm? There is not a lot of stretching. The shirt's not going down into the actual shoulder, and the shirt is moving enough with the arm that the arm isn't crossing through that. Do you see it? It's bending with it. That's nice. So you can see what a great job Bento Buddy does right off, right out of the box without even too much as far as settings go or weight painting goes. Back here we will want to do a little work because you can see it's got a little bit of an odd stretch to it. I don't think that this needs to be anchored as much as it is to probably the butt and the pelvis in the back. But anyhow, so that's it. You know how to make clothes with Jake in Marvelous Designer. You know how to bring it into Blender and make your own devkit blend file, and then how to bring it all together and rig it and skin it. And the weight painting, I'm not going to show in this one, but I did do a starter weight painting on one of my other videos that you can look at. We will be doing a more in-depth one not too long in the future. So enjoy. Please subscribe, share, and like. I really would appreciate it. It helps me out a lot when you do that. So thank you very much. Have a good night.